Hi, everyone, and welcome to the guided meditations of Marcus Aurelius. I'm your host, John Stillman. This is a journaling episode about discipline. So, if you're new to the podcast, go listen to episode 1 for an explanation of how this podcast works. If you've already done so, then you know I'm going to give you some prompts to journal about that are connected to this idea. So, you're going to need something to write with. In this episode, we'll be journaling about discipline, the ability to act according to reason and values rather than momentary impulses. If you're driving right now, this is not the podcast for you. Like the other journaling episodes, this one requires reflection and honesty. Feel free to come back to it later. If you're not driving, grab something to jot your thoughts down with, a notebook, your phone, a tablet, whatever works best for you. Before we get into the prompts, let's take a moment to talk about why discipline mattered so much to the Stoics. The Stoics understood that a good life is built through consistent actions. Virtue is not something that we think about occasionally, it's something we must practice every day. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to rise and fulfill the duties of the day, choosing purpose over comfort. Epictetus taught that true freedom comes from self mastery. When we govern our judgments and actions, we become less dependent on external circumstances. Discipline is not punishment, it is the ability to follow through on what matters, even when it feels difficult in the moment. Journaling about discipline helps us identify where we are consistent, where we drift, and how we can strengthen our character. So let's explore that together. As always, feel free to pause whenever you need more time to write. First question: what goal or habit is most important for you to stay consistent with right now? Next question: what distractions or temptations most often pull you away from it? Next: when have you recently shown strong discipline and what helped you succeed? Next question: what excuse do you find yourself using most often when you avoid doing something important? Final question: what is one small action you can commit to doing consistently this week? Take a moment to look over what you've written. The Stoics understood that character is shaped by repeated actions. Every time we choose what is right over what is easy, we strengthen that character. Discipline is not about perfection, it's about returning to your values again and again, one choice at a time. Like every Stoic practice, discipline grows through awareness, effort, and repetition. When you're ready, you can move on to the guided meditation episode on this same topic, where we'll work with these ideas at a deeper level. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next episode.